Listen. Share this on somebody's timeline, in a group, in somebody's messenger, whatever. Just share it. Listen. Broken trust. It can be in your marriage. It can be in a friendship. It can be just whatever. Broken trust. When it happens, it happens. And it still feels the same. It's betrayal. It is lowest. You confided in someone, or you made vows with someone, and they broke your trust. I'm going to speak on it from the marital aspect, because a lot of time I feel like when somebody do something treacherous to you and you've taken vows with them, they feel like you just supposed to jump and forgive and move on, and the trust just supposed to grow back overnight. And that's not true. You know that's not true. When somebody do something to break your trust, and it's not always infidelity, but I'm speaking from the aspect of infidelity on both ends, because I've been the person that broke somebody's trust. You got to put in the work to rebuild the trust. You just have to. Y'all remember a couple weeks ago when that ship hit that bridge and the bridge broke? Those people are going to have to build that bridge from the bottom up. And that's how you have to rebuild trust, from the bottom up. You got to relay the foundation. And it's almost like with grieving. You can't tell nobody how long they should be done got over it by now. They should trust you by now when you done broke their trust. Now, we ain't going to act like we no babies now and hold on stuff forever. We're not going to do that either. But you got to give me the opportunity, when you've done something that's treacherous, to trust you again. And it all go back to the person who you hurt. You got to rebuild the trust. You got to put in the same amount of work that you put in for the trust to be built. That's it. When you relay the foundation, when you remodeling a house, listen, you got to get a new blueprint, because now you done did something outside of the blueprint. We got to add on. There got to be a new stipulation added on to this blueprint because of broken trust. And you cannot get tired. The words say don't get weary in well doing. You can't get weary in well doing, especially if you was the one doing the wrongdoing. And that's what happens a lot, especially in marriages. And I'm not trying to husband bash, but you know, wives cheat too. We do. But when a man cheats, he thinks that the next day you're supposed to trust them. When I just found out a week ago about you and Susu, right? I just found out. You still acting cringy and weird. And once the blanket has been pulled for infidelity, it's like people just start telling you all kind of stuff. You start finding out all kind of information, right? The more information that you find out, the less you begin to trust the person. It's just the truth anyway. Because your mind start wondering about, well, darn, when I went to the grocery store to get some pickles, I'm thinking, you at the house and you over here, like your mind start wondering. The more stuff is revealed to you, your mind start wondering. And the trust really start being diminished because I'm finding out more stuff. Okay, I'm finding out more stuff. You got to give me an opportunity to process this stuff. You got to give me an opportunity to grieve about this stuff. You got to give me an opportunity for us to discuss this stuff before you could just say, let's move on, and you just need to trust me. That's not how trust is rebuilt. Anytime you give little children some building blocks, and they start building something, right? It always starts at the bottom. However you build the bottom depends on what the top looks like. So if you're the partner that has broke your spouse trust by cheating, stealing money, doing stuff that you ought not to do, you got to give that person time for their faith in you to be rebuilt. And it does not happen overnight. Stop thinking that you can hurt people. And I'm talking about there's different levels of hurt too now. There's different levels of hurt when you married. Okay? Okay. Some stuff you just like you popped my hand. Some stuff you went like you stabbed me in the hand. And some stuff is like you just penetrated my soul. So if it's one of those soul shaking moments, I'm not going to trust you as easily as with a slap on the wrist. You can't be expecting me to trust you like that if you don't hurt me like that, if that makes sense to you. However the hurt come, that's how long it takes for me to trust you. You got to have some long suffering, suffer long when you done did something, and quit thinking that you supposed to. This way get on my nerve. Nah, I'm talking about with marriages. This way used to get on my nerve. I thank God this is no longer my testimony. You start trying to act like you the victim when you done broke somebody's trust, because you done got agitated because the person has not forgiven you in 3 days. So now it's woe is you. Oh, I'm trying. You tried for 2 days and you've been cheating for 6 years. Like, make it make sense. I mean, like, I just can't. I mean, and you still giving me vibes. You know what I'm saying? You still giving me cheater vibes. You still giving me liar vibes. You still giving me cell phone demon vibes. You still giving me sneaky link vibes. So what you want me to do? I can't trust you like that. I cannot. I don't have any peace. When somebody don't trust you, when you've broken your spouse's trust, they don't have peace with you. They can't go to sleep beside you in peace. You make the other person have anxiety. Hello? We be having secret anxiety attacks at our office. Well, I used to, because I don't have to do that no more. But people have anxiety attacks about stuff like this. You make me go into a depression. Like I'm battling all these things, but yet I'm trying to make it work because I love you. We all know that the heart does what it wants to do, and it loves how it wants to love. So this ain't no leave your man speech. This is talking about when trust is broken. You got to give the other person who trust has been broken the opportunity to heal, to grieve, to talk about it, to have their own pity party about it so that they can move on. Don't be expecting that you done tore down London's bridge with what you decided to do, and you think that the other person's supposed to just get over it and it's okay. That's not how they go. Just like that bridge that was torn down a couple weeks ago, them people got to have a meeting. They got to, good morning, they got to come up with a new way to build this bridge again. They got to draw and sketch up plans on how to rebuild the bridge. That's what you got to do when you married to somebody, when you build their trust. We got to start all over again. We got to come up with a new way of living. We got to have a new normal because you have broken the trust. Is this making sense, or the sense ain't sensing? You can't expect nobody to just go back to the way things were because it's not going to go back to the way it was. It's not. We now have to do something different because you did something different. Okay? And you got to deal with the consequences of what you did. You just got to. Husbands, listen. You got to be more patient with your wife when you know you done did wrong. You just have to. The word say love covers a multitude of sin. Now here she is done went and sewed a quilt. A heavy quilt. Like one of them quilts back in the day when your grandma used to put on the bed and you couldn't move. One of them trying to cover what you did. But there's multiple layers of forgiveness and trust. It'll never be the same. We got to do something new now because you did something weird. But give the woman an A for effort for trying. Quit trying to make yourself to be the victim when you have victimized the other person. Take your lick. Let her soak in it. But women, I ain't giving you no 6-year soak. Because there should be some growth after somebody done hurt you now. You got to take some proactive measures of moving on as well. But what I'm saying is quit thinking that the next day, just because we done talked about something, we done drawn up the blueprint, that I'm okay. I'm still not okay. I still don't trust you, and you still got to do the maintenance on this lick that you done brought home to us. You got to do the maintenance on this. You did that. So yes, I'm going to be looking at you. Yes, I'm going to be following you. Yes, I'm going to be tiptoeing around to see if you're doing the thing that hurt me. Yes, I'm going to be doing it. Because you did it. Do you see what I'm saying? So many times when somebody hurt you, when a husband hurt a wife, they just really be husbanding and thinking that you just supposed to, it's just, well, oh yeah, I had sex and 3 children, just get over it. What? Ninja? I got to process all of this. I got to look at you. I got to have sex with you. I got to feed you. And I got to pretend like I like you. All for the sake of marital vows. And you just want me to get over it. That's not how that works. That's not how you build somebody's trust. And you definitely don't build somebody's trust by getting aggravated and mad at them because you hurt them. You can't do that. We got to stop. Husbands, y'all got to do better. They say a lot of times the other person don't want to really deal with it. They treat it like water. They don't want to deal with it. No, you wrong for that. Okay? And I'm giving you a pass because I'm still here. I'm giving you a pass because I'm still here. I'm showing you that I want to work on it because I'm still here. But give me the benefit of the doubt of we got to do this over again. It got to be done over. Maybe we need to renew our vows. What's the point of renewing the vows when you still doing what you want to do? You can't. You got to put an end to it. And you got to work on your end on helping rebuild the trust. You just got to. That's the most, oh my God, the most difficult thing to deal with is when somebody done broke your trust. Especially when you weren't even worried about that. That wasn't even on your mind. That wasn't even what you was thinking. Have you ever been in a moment where you saying to yourself, I thought we was happy. I thought we was happy. I thought that it was okay. I didn't know. You fooled me. You played me close. Baby, you played me close. Because I have no idea this time that you was doing that. Because I trusted you. When you trust somebody, you go to sleep and you don't be worried about nothing. But you done took my naps. You done took it and replaced it with anxiety, worry, and frustration. Now, let's deal with it. Let's rebuild. It's possible. But you got to be willing to put in the elbow grease when you're the offender. Okay? When you're the offender, you got to do a little more work. And it takes time. It's not going to take those people 1 year to rebuild that bridge that was torn down. And it's not going to take you 1 week to rebuild the trust that you tore down with your own hands. It's a proverb say that a silly wife tear down her own home with her own hands. A silly man done tore down his own house with his own hands and think that it's the silly wife fault. No, it's your fault. Deal with it so we can move on. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I just pray that this word is a blessing to you on this morning, because it's hard out here in these streets to be married. What's that song? It's loving you is wrong. I don't want to be right. Sometimes I want to be wrong, right, and by myself. Hello? Because sometimes the pain be too deep. It's so deep. It's so complicated. It's like a plate of spaghettis. Everything is like a plate of spaghetti noodles just touching. And you got me all over the place. You got my face looking crazy. You got my heart feeling crazy. You got my mind all everywhere. By your choices and your decisions. So if you have not, please click on, as I'm closing, one of the 6 links above. You can purchase my book, put it on the altar, put your cat on the altar, because we do know we got some hot girls. She's a hot girl that need to put it on the altar. You can purchase my our 30-day devotional, Love's Soul Sync. It'll help you and your husband. Good morning. It's hard out here for a pimp, period. Okay. You can purchase our new notebooks, Marriage Matters. You can go to my website. Check it out. Go to our website, www.the collection. It's one of those 6 links up there. And order a t-shirt, however you want to do it. However you want it. Hey, How do you need it? But y'all need to stop now when you be done hurt somebody. Now stop trying to pretend like we play toys, because we is not play toys. We is not Tonka trucks. Some of us ain't built to last like that. When you be done broke us down, you gonna have a fragment of a woman. Okay? And when a woman check out, baby, that's the, ooh, child, you got something on your hand when we check out. So check back in, get your stuff right, go get your stuff, and order some of this stuff from one of them links. And I see y'all.